Does that help? When I clicked that, did the sound start? Anybody give me a thumbs up for sound? I feel like that should have solved it, what I just clicked. Andy Kaufman. Can't lip read, Holmes. Oh, wait, I guess I could chat. Interesting. If it's not what I just clicked. Oh, wait. Maybe. Oh, it is back. Okay, so that was what it was. All right. Awesome. That's funny. Um, Tommy, get out of here with that. Hey, Justin. I thoughts on WTO. Wow, that was fun to watch. It was also very fun to make a spoof of the Lance Brown of the what we all would have done if we were in Lance's position shot into the trash can. Um, I gotta admit, honestly, uh, Murder Mike did it better. So hopefully a couple of you saw. I don't know if anybody saw the the follow flight that I put out of Lance's shot straight into the trash can. I put that out yesterday, a few hours before what I made. Murder Mike had already made a video meme of that, and his made me laugh out loud. So, it's like you get two artists. This is really generous. Get two artists looking at the same mountainscape, they'll paint it different ways. Anyway, I've got a so speaking of sound, let's see if this is going to work. I have no idea if this is going to work. We're doing a whole new thing here. So when I transition over to this, it looks good on my end. I see the audio levels. Um, but we need to test and see if you have sound actually coming out. So let's zoom in on this. Can you hear this? Did that come through your speakers? Because it should have. I'm seeing that it should have, but I also have been wrong a lot about a lot of things with this software in the past. So assuming I'll know in about 20 seconds, assuming that that did work, this is ground level. So you heard, okay, great. So that means you're hearing the audio coming out of my editing platform, which is Premiere, and my mic, so I can talk over what I'm doing, which is super fun for me. Maybe not for anybody else, but this is very low entertainment value tonight, as opposed to the normal pee your pants level of hilarity that we've all come to appreciate about Monday night live streams, right? Um, and I'm gonna edit this video, but I was like, there's got to be at least one person out there that either is a video editor or would just want to hang out and chat. So that's what we're doing. So this is absolute ground level of a project that I just shot with a handful of friends in the vein of Dude Perfect stereotypes. So if any of you are familiar with those videos, that is what I am attempting to recreate here. And I've got all my raw footage, and I have not done a dadgum thing. Well, that's not true. I imported the footage. Modelo Mondays. Is this trashy or not? I don't know anything about beer. I had a friend because we actually shot this video with a group of my friends, and then we went to a restaurant. We were kind of celebrating my birthday late. And then on the way back, we got some snacks and some beer, and we played video games for a few hours. So now I'm editing the video. But they left a bunch of these, and I was kind of wondering, is this classy, not classy? I mean, beer in general, that's a whole different conversation. But I don't know, Modelo. Tastes kind of like beer. I'm not a real connoisseur. Justin, I'll always hang out and chat. Well, there you go. Then you're the one. You were who I was thinking of then. So what I've done here is I've imported all my footage, and I've kind of roughly started to organize the space a little bit. I've got some of my just normal assets that I use, logos, sound effects that are in every single video. And then I've got all the raw footage that we shot. Now, one thing that I'm doing now that I haven't always done is I am shooting, well, actually with this mic. This microphone, which is a really, really nice shotgun mic, plugged straight into my camera. So I used to have lapels and have to sync up the audio in post, and that was like doubled my post edit time. But now all the audio goes straight into the camera, so it's all connected to the clips. I love that, and it's all right here. So I do this different ways. Sometimes I'll go through and kind of cherry pick the ones that I know I want. Sometimes I do it like this, which is where I just drop all of the footage into the timeline. So you can see here we've got about almost 20 minutes of raw footage. Modelo is as good as it gets for college sophomores. Well, that answers that question about it being trashy. And, oh, look, I can already tell we've got a couple in here that the mic wasn't turned on for. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, there you go. Sad. Maybe we'll do some Foley on that, or maybe we will scrub those clips altogether. I'm going to double click and expand these a little bit. I use shortcut keys on my keyboard a lot. It helps just navigating. All of this is 4K footage. So you can see here when I scale it down to 50%, it actually takes up a 1080 frame because I set up this sequence as a 1080 sequence. And then I'll just go through and downscale this 4K footage to 1080. For a while, I was editing 4K footage and uploading it 4K, but man, I just don't do that anymore because not very many people are actually watching 4K on YouTube, you know, which is where most of my stuff is going. If it was a different application, if I was putting it on where people were going to see it on a TV, or if we were 2 years from now and people's internet speeds were so great that 4K was reasonable streaming, I would probably do it that way. But as we're not, and as I don't, then I just say, let's downscale this 4K footage to 1080, and it's going to look super crisp. I am currently drinking probably Father and Son's Iron Thistle. It's a Scotch ale, and it gets you drunk. I think that's kosher. Yeah, Roaring Sons. That's funny. So, oh gosh. Hey, Jordan, is this form?
Better than last time, Sam. Yeah, not bad.
Like 200?
200 or so, yeah. Hey guys, you mind if I just tag along with you guys? I just got this one disc. I don't even really know what it is. I'm not a huge disc golfer, so.
I mean, we're kind of in the middle of a game.
You mind if I just tag along though? I won't be. I mean, I just got the one disc.
Sure.
So. Sure, man. It's fine, dude. It's not bad.
Suck, dude.
It was all Tad Bird Scotch ale. Oh, okay, the beer holder. Action. The grip locker.
Go for it.
Oh, and that disc flew all the way through the trees and straight into the creek. That one is gone. So this is going to be an interesting edit because a lot of times my stuff follows follows a timeline, and I've got it scripted, you know, so I can more or less go through and follow the script. This is not that at all. This is segmented. I wish I had the paper still printed out. It's got like 30 different stereotypes that we were trying to capture. We did not get to all those.
What's the jump?
Action.
I just never say anything the whole time.
You guys can look at each other and roll your eyes. I'm gonna be like just touching stuff. All right, you got it?
Yep.
Dude, is that the new Proline plastic? Can I feel it?
Sorry, start that
You
over.
good? Oh, that's interesting. I'm seeing myself.
Do I know?
Seeing what you guys are saying.
Am I aware?
You're like, yeah.
Okay.
You're all just super bored. Look, it's me and my friends right up there. Oh, actually, focus on
Are
me.
you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I was waiting for you.
No, sorry. That's right.
Oh, is the mic on?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, now I'm gonna pop in. You stay there. Dude, is that the new Proline plastic? Would you mind could I just? Oh, dude, that's so tacky and yet firm. I'll bet it's great in cold weather. What you got? Would you mind if I? Wow, ooh, I love that. A little bit of a pop top there. What do you got, Shem? Can I? Anybody relate
check 'em
to
out.
the guy who's always
Okay,
feeling
okay.
everybody else's plastic?
Oh man, that feels really good. Oh yes.
Can I have that back?
Oh, that just feels so good.
Whenever.
So you're just gonna lead in with probably max D's like 550. Oh, hang on, let's let this guy go by.
Yep. He thinks he's so cool. That's your loud
Constantine.
truck.
Yeah.
This is a weird
I would say my
stream,
max
I
D is
know.
probably around
This is mainly about me
550 or so.
working, but I thought
Really?
it'd be more fun to do it with
Wow.
friends.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're in an open field, like, it's not gonna be a problem.
I feel like you've only thrown maybe 300 all day today.
It's windy today. I mean, it's not
Yeah, that's
not
probably
gonna
about
go as far with the wind, obviously,
5
especially
miles an
the
hour.
uphill and the
5 mile an hour tailwind.
yeah.
Action. Action. Action.
Nice work.
Oh, hang on, one more. Ryan likes a good run up. The long run up guy. Nice, Ryan. He actually threw a really good sky hyzer. Went about as far as anybody else's.
Sure, man. Thanks. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, hang on one.
The holds his beer every shot guy.
Hey, dude, let me hold your beer for you.
Yeah. Great. Thanks. Thanks, dude.
No, Brad. That one's gonna be fun to. I'll cut these together in a really fast, just kind of bam, bam, bam montage.
All right, keys, buddy. Give me the keys.
This is when we were all having so much fun making fun of the front pack. We realized we need to send kind of a pro-social message too, you know, for the kids. So the guy's drunk all the way up the fairway, and he's got a beer in his hand the whole time. But we make him give up his keys when he passes out by the basket. So hashtag don't drink and drive. Here's the grunter. This one's almost cut together as is.
Dude, that is so.
Uh-oh, is that off?
Dude, that is so annoying. Stop
Everything about you.
yelling.
I hate
You.
Okay, we reshot that one. Get everybody on the same page.
Stop doing that?
Ridiculous.
Your face is the worst thing I've ever looked at.
There was a lot of that. Just trying to keep these actors from... Oh, this is a fun one.
Yeah, boy. Come on.
There's an epic course from where I'm in from Austria, Zelen, and MC. Don't drink and drive or even putt. Okay, this one was... Oh, we did it 3 times. So we were trying to get the 30-second wait on a shank guy is this one. It's starting to get on their phones. Oh, nope.
Yeah, him up.
Right.
Nah, he's still
Okay, we felt like we could do it a little better. What I'm most excited about this one is how this whole video is going to go bam, 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 from stereotype to stereotype. The music will be really, really upbeat. And then we're just going to do a hard stop and take 30 seconds right in the middle of this video, which is like so taboo. And just let this thing play with no sound effects. This was a fun one to shoot.
Yeah,
We all know people like this.
give Ralph his medicine.
There we go. And we caught the wipeout quite a bit better on that one.
I thought it was understable.
Now I'm doing one.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh, this one
'Cause
took
it's
a
over.
minute. We had to figure out. I had to figure out what I was doing here.
I don't even understand.
Ryan,
I
you
was
throw first.
confusing
Ryan, you
them.
throw
I was
first. I got
confusing
it.
them.
I got it. You throw first. Nah, that's way too overstable. You need something that's gonna, you need something that's gonna flip and kind of glide to the right for a while.
Nope. Cut.
No, dude, that's the worst disc. That's way too overstable. You need something flippy like this Champion 8. Whoa! Normally I can flip that over too good. I think the T-pads. Great.
Yep. This one was fun.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. One more. No. Hold. Wait.
Anybody
this
know
is hit.
the one more?
Dang it! There you go. One more.
One more.
One more, guys. One more. No. One more. I'm just gonna do. Guys, one. Hold on.
Oh,
one more.
he's dying laughing. My cousin's laughing. The guy throwing the discs is laughing. So we are like, we gotta. This one is way too stereotypical to give up. So we did this one again.
Nice. Hold on, guys. I'm just. Okay. Okay. One more, guys. Wait. This is it. Okay. One more, guys. Wait. Right. One more. Okay.
Hey, you're fine.
One more.
It's nothing.
No, I'm gonna. Hold on. This is it. Just one more. One more. Wait. No, hold on. This is it. Okay. All right.
First year players giving their
That's
best.
the last one, I
McBeast
promise. Wait.
impersonation.
Ow!
Oh yeah, we're gonna put in.
That's the last.
We're gonna put in a. The last one he throws is gonna hit him.
That's the last one, I promise. Ow!
So I need to get a thwack sound effect. Oh man, I'm so sad. This one is the. This is on me. I was filming this and apparently I did not turn on the mic. This is the would have been perfect. Would have been perfect without that whatever guy. Would have been perfect without that tree. Would have been perfect without that. Oh no, and I missed his whole. Oh shoot. Oh guys, hashtag video editing. So sad. So Samuel, the guy in the orange, comes up and is coaching Jordan and saying, no, you can't, you gotta lead with your, you gotta extend your pointer finger on the follow through to get that nice tight spiral, and is essentially giving him football throwing advice. And then we cut straight to this, which just would have been great, guys. But what you're hearing is what I'm hearing because I did not turn on the microphone. So, sucks to be me right now. Listen, as long as those other guys never find out about this, we'll be fine. So I'll just make sure and keep this under wraps and like don't stream this for the whole world to see.
Would have been perfect without that gust of wind.
Cut.
This is my little brother, Ryan.
Would have been perfect without that gust of wind.
I was telling him to talk normal.
Would have been perfect without that gust of wind.
I suppose I could keep just the... I suppose I could keep these. Oh, this is when he hits me. Yo, man, you can actually hear it. It actually kind of hurt. So I've got 2 of Ryan's would have been perfect if it weren't for...
Perfect if I didn't hit that sapling.
Oh, I've got 3. Okay, great. Hit me again. So I'll skip right to the end one of these. So I've got 3. That's enough for that stereotype to work.
Action.
Would have stuck on a Mach X.
Probably like, yeah, I think I had the double, but then those.
Roger that.
We're just the OGs.
Mic on?
Mic on. Mic on. Guys. I think
Yep,
I had.
it is.
I was one. Wow. What's going on?
Look at me.
Action.
Look at that judgmental look in my face, on my face, as I make sure that Jordan has the mic on. When I'm the idiot who just filmed a scene without
We're just
the
the
mic.
OGs.
Mic on?
Mic on, Jordan. Don't
Mic
make
on.
that mistake.
Guys, I
Don't
think
make
I had.
idiots
It
mad.
is.
I was one. Wow. What's going on?
Action.
I feel stressed.
Good round, guys. What'd you get?
I think I had about 1 under. I'm even.
2 under.
Oh, 2 under. I think I was 3 under.
How'd that come about?
Well, after the double, I had a couple. Well, you remember on hole with the eagle on the par. It's 3 under. So just 1 better than you, a couple better than you guys. But man, great round. That was super fun.
Didn't happen, man.
No, I don't remember an eagle.
Perfect. What kind of?
How do you feel about the shoot today?
I think.
Yeah, this says it all. How do you feel about the shoot?
About the shoot today?
I think.
What do you think?
I think it was a big waste of time, and none of my fans are going to appreciate my efforts. Because
How many fans do you...
I have 17 fans, and none of them are going to appreciate my efforts because
Wow.
I hired.
Guys, hang on. Let's hold on that for just a second. I have 17 fans, but that means that almost half of them are in this live stream right now. So, wow. What other YouTube channel gets 50% of their fan base to show up for live videos?
I think.
So, way to represent, guys.
I think it was a big waste of time, and none of my fans are going to appreciate my efforts. Because
How many fans do you
I
have?
agree, Constantine.
I have 17 fans, and none of them are going to appreciate my efforts because I hired the wrong guys.
So your mom isn't
Yes,
going to
it is.
appreciate you?
Yeah, Mom, Grandma, Aunt May, Aunt Bertha, Aunt Sue, Aunt Kay, Aunt Gay, Aunt Lynn, Aunt...
Sin?
Okay, so he goes, you say, where's Shep?
And be kind of bent over, like... Okay. Action.
Yeah, so I just, then after that.
Nope. That one's not going anywhere.
Alright, right. I don't know if I can do this.
A Modelo a day keeps coronavirus away.
Okay.
So, not going back.
So quickly, in this scene, we decided, since none of them can keep a straight face, let's just play into that and pretend we were all laughing.
Okay.
So, not going back to hole 7.
Oh man. Where's Shim?
Oh, he's getting his waders.
That's okay.
Oh man, this scene, this one's gonna be a piece of work to pull
So
together.
then I said, I am not going back to hole 7.
Because Samuel, again, the guy in the orange over there, he keeps like authentically doing spit. He's not trying. He's trying to keep them laughing.
So then
But
I
he's just
said,
so happy.
I am not going back to hole 7.
He can't even wait till the punchline's out.
Where's Shim?
Oh, he's getting ready to.
So let's see. We do it. Looks like we do
Then
it.
I said, I am not going back to hole 7.
Okay, again.
Can you prop it in a little bit?
He cannot get past it. So then I was like, well, let's just cut him out
Action.
and just see Rhino.
All right.
Classic. Hey,
So
Donald.
then I
what's
said,
up?
I am not going back to hole 7, Grandma.
Oh man. Hey, Shem, are you ready to play, buddy?
Yeah, almost.
Okay. So then, by then, Samuel was better. He said, no, I got it. Let's do it.
Wait. Sorry.
Come on.
And action.
So then I said, I am not going back to hole 7.
That was good. That was good, Samuel.
Where's Shim?
Oh, he's getting ready. Shem, you about ready to play, buddy?
Yeah, just about.
So this stereotype is going to be like the scavenger, or the guy who's really on
And
the
pretend to fall.
discs. He's really not there to
Okay,
play.
whenever.
Be more like realistic if you did.
And if your shirt came off while you're falling down?
That would be an added bonus.
A little further. Almost got it. A little further.
You're right there, buddy.
So we'll just take that clip and then we'll cut to this.
Oh yeah, I feel something.
Oh, I think we
Don't
shot.
fall. There's a lot of rocks here.
This was
So y'all are like, I think it's just a balloon.
this was later in the round, and where the creative energy was, I would say, low when we started. It was depleted by this point.
Nah, pretty sure that's just a balloon, man.
No, that's a disc. That's gotta be a driver.
That's definitely a balloon.
SM, you wait on your thing.
It's a balloon.
Is it really?
What color
There's
was
a joke to be found
It's
in
a
there
red one.
somewhere.
it? Oh, hey, got it. Nice. Sweet, thanks. Hey, where is it?
Wait.
Wait.
Is it? Wait. Where is it?
And
Waiting.
action.
Water.
Where is it?
Right there.
Wow, that was an amazing water sound effect.
Right there.
Wow, that was like, it's so good it's almost fake.
Right there. How'd I do?
But still not funny.
Action.
That's kind of the main problem. Most of these scenes are gonna get left
Okay,
on the
seriously,
cutting room
guys.
floor.
It's like yellow. It has a hurricane symbol on it. I've been down here for like 20 minutes.
Oh, you mean this one right here?
That's kinda,
What the heck?
Am I
That's
throwing?
funny.
Yeah, you go throw.
All right,
You
you
go throw.
remember that one.
All right.
Action.
Okay.
Action.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
he's
the
throwing sheriff. I'm probably just gonna throw a putter.
Oh, that's nice. What was that? Was that a driver, distance driver? Yeah, okay, cool.
Sheriff.
Well, it's only 350, but I'm just gonna throw a putter. Like I've got a
Mr.
putter in my hand, so
announcer.
I'm probably just gonna throw a putter. It's a putter shot for me. It's sort of putter distance. Ah, oh yeah. That was a putt. That was a Matt Bell Pro Steady. It's a putter. It's a putter disc.
Wow. Got to finish with a flourish.
Yep.
No idea about that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This will be connected to Shem's scavenger stereotype. We might end the video with
Come on, dude.
Shem, we gotta go, dude. Let's go, man. We got places to be. Got places to be.
I found it! Guys! Guys!
it. Probably just cut it right there. Okay, so what have we learned here? That in the 15 stereotypes we shot, we've got about 7 good ones. And the ability to scrape together 3 or 4 more for maybe a total of 10. So the first thing that I always like to edit to a song. And guys, seriously, thanks for hanging out. Like I said at the beginning, this is very low entertainment value stream tonight. I am mainly just working, but I thought I'd turn on the stream, see if anybody wanted to ask any questions. Let me know what you guys are doing. What are you doing this evening? Imagine if the skill level in this video was acting. Man, that would have been something. Okay, so can you guys see this? Oh yeah, perfect. Great. I can just bring this down right here-ish. I wonder if you can hear. So I'm going to go to elements.envato.com, which is where I get like 90% of my creative assets. They have stock video templates like logo stings that you can customize in After Effects, music, sound effects. I get a ton of sound effects from here. Some graphics and photos, I don't do a ton with that, and I've never once gotten a WordPress theme, web template, or any of that stuff, but you can. Wow, it sounds like I'm really selling this site. They have one low monthly fee. I should actually get like some referral link or something. But I've been a member of this for like maybe a year, and it's been the best decision. With a previous company, we were spending like $600 a year on different creative elements. So like buying a soundtrack here, or buying After Effects package for a logo sting there. You know, you spend $15, $20 at a time for that stuff. It can really add up. So this is a subscription service. You pay, I want to say $25 a month, $30 a month, something like that. And you can download as much. So not only is it a flat fee, but also it's unlimited downloads. So I use this all the time. Love it. If any of you are video editors, you need an Adobe Creative Cloud subscription, and you need an Envato Elements subscription, and you need nothing else. That's it. Constantine, I never have a plan. That is not the plan. We may do that later, but that is not the plan. I'm eating Hamburger Helper because I'm classy and watching the Great British Baking Show, which is by default making my dinner even classier. See, that's a mindset, Tommy. For me, that would negate. I would be eating Hamburger Helper, which would make me feel kind of low, and then I would be watching the Great British Baking Show, which is kind of like adding a weight to that low feeling, you know, feeling even less classy. But you are food positive, so good on you. By the way, when you're done streaming, YouTube has Biodome for free. Yeah, I know what that is because I'm cool. What's Biodome? I feel like playing now. Do it, Constantine. What up, Tanner? Howdy. Anyway, okay, so I'm not sure if that means what I think it means. As I was saying, I always try and edit to music. So that means the the cuts of my video are gonna ideally coincide with the beats of the song that I am editing to. So I don't start by cutting together any of the footage or organizing it or anything like that. I always start, especially on a project like this, with getting a good song. How much is that? Oh, Biodome, early 90s cringe comedy. Perfect. That's kind of like our subtitle here. I don't know. What is the what is the fee? Yeah, it's $19 a month, but honestly, I think we got in some sort of I think we got in like right when it started, because all of the Envato sites, like, let's see if they, whoops, where am I going? Do they have them on here? Yeah, no, they don't. If any of you are familiar with the Envato sites like Graphic River, Video Hive, Theme Forest, Audio Jungle, any of those things, they're all by the same people, you know, Envato. So then they just kind of put all of those elements into one subscription-based thing called Envato Elements. So I think we signed up right when it came out for 19 bucks a month. Somebody let me know if you're curious and are checking it out, if you're Googling it, what the actual monthly fee is right now. But no matter what it is, if you're doing video editing semi-seriously, it is like an absolute no-brainer. Okay, what was I? All right, music. So what we're going to do is I'm looking for that Dude Perfect kind of like big band pop. Man, it's actually pretty specific. We're going to have to see if we got anything like it here. But it's definitely an upbeat, fast-paced, video which has kind of like a big band horn section, saxophone, you know, kind of screaming trumpets sort of vibe, or elements, I mean. So we could start by doing like checking upbeat and fast. I could also search, you know, see I didn't, well, I could leave those clicked, and if I just wanted to click big band, that's gonna get, hearing that, or did I just scream into the microphone with no music backing me like a big weirdo? I heard rumor of a Yodel disco video. That's later. That's the Disc Golf Comedy after show. You got to stick around for that. I started in DaVinci Resolve for all the color grading capabilities. Now I feel too invested to try Adobe. Listen, Wesley, I'm there with you. I was Final Cut Pro on the Mac, on this Mac, for a long time. But I started getting really, really deep into After Effects. And so I'm just like, I know that if I step back, hey, thanks for the subscription, Joe. I know that if I take a few steps backwards, it's going to be way worth it in the long run because of how well Premiere and After Effects and Illustrator and Photoshop, how well they all integrate together. Absolutely best decision ever. Donald, why did you get called out by my chat bot? Oh, probably because of the all caps. My chat bot is very strict, guys. Hey, what's up, Felix? Keep it. Oh, so you can hear this. Why can I create a new collection? Disc golf stereotypes. I'm going to create a collection called Disc Golf Stereotypes. So now anything that I listen to that I like, I can just throw it into that collection. Oh, it was loud? Okay. Let me see. I can turn down the... Let me turn it like half as loud, and then you tell me. I'll use the same song for reference. Is that still just as loud? You might be hearing it into my mic too. I should probably be wearing headphones. Audio test. Tell me in 20 seconds if that was too loud. So, good option, honestly, and this hardly ever happens. Usually I click through 4 or 5 pages of these, listen to these songs before I find the one I want. I can almost guarantee you we're not using this one. That first song was called Big Band Funk. I don't know if you guys can read what's on the screen here. Actually, I could. I'll betcha. Yep, there we go. Where's my other... Hey, thanks for subscribing. Okay, Big Band Swing, Terrible, another Big Band Swing.
Audio Jungle.
Nope. Not gonna do it. Big Band Jazz Party.
Audio Jungle.
Ooh, this one's a little Emperor's New Groovy. I'm not looking for something to take the center stage. I want background.
Audio Jungle.
And I need steady too. I need that steady bass beat.
Audio Jungle.
This would be good for like a text explainer video maybe. Not what I'm working on here. And honestly, you can kind of tell by some of the names. I don't always listen to every single song just because the name kind of tells a little bit of the story.
Audio Jungle.
So I'm gonna skip, I'm looking for something nice and steady like this line here. Rock on, let's skip to the big part. That one could, if the band comes in real big here, could be good. Ooh. Oh, actually this reminds me a lot of a Dude Perfect song. But not a Stereotypes Dude Perfect. Okay, I'm adding it to the collection. I'm gonna let this one play out. Donald says nah. But am I right though? That is so Dude Perfect Trick Shots video. It's just not a Dude Perfect Stereotypes video. Casino Jazz, no, that's not gonna be it. No, no, no. No, no, no. Let's see where this one goes. What swing time? I skipped it. I didn't even, wait, did I? Oh yeah.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Nope. All right, we're gonna come back down here to Groovy.
Audio Jungle.
Don't hate it, don't love it, skipping it.
Audio Jungle.
Nope. Nope. See, that's the problem when you only have big band. I'm not really looking for like a 1950s vibe. I want a modern kind of poppy sort of sound with big band elements. So that's why, honestly, the very first one we clicked, yes! Oh man, I've used this song in, I used this song in a logo sting I made for an appliance store. Charlie's Appliance, you are welcome. All right, this is the one, guys. I am downloading it. All right, let's bring you over here. Put that in there, extract. that to there. Delete that. Open that. Grab the wave. I'm going to want the 1 minute edit. Need to put that back in the project folder. And there we go. Okay, so that also kind of gave me, oh man, I don't know if I want to be held to a minute with this video, especially since Shem's 30-second wait on a shank guy is 30 seconds by itself. Interesting. Well, it is loopable too, so we will just, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to look how short the song is compared to all the footage that I have. What I'm going to do is figure out what my opening scene is going to be, because the video is going to come in without sound, and we'll open it with some sort of a gag scene, and then the song will hit when the title screen comes up and says Disc Golf Stereotypes. Good timing, Felix. I am putting together a Disc Golf Stereotypes video. We went through and kind of looked at all the footage. We had about 15 minutes worth of footage. So we went through and kind of looked at all the different shots. Discovered that I ruined one of the best ones because I didn't have the mic on. All the other ones look and sound good. And the next part of the process is just picking out the song, which I think we did. So the next part of the process is going to be picking out the opening scene. I don't know if it's this one or not. So this one, you guys can tell me what you think. That's why we're all here together.
I don't even really know what it is.
So I wanted this first one to be like the guy who shows up with one old ratty disc in a Chipotle bag.
I just got this one disc. I don't even really know what it is. I'm not a huge disc golfer, so.
And he just absolutely laces it.
Tag along, though. I won't be like, I just got the one disc. Sure. Fine, dude. It's not bad.
So I think it's okay, but it's not self-explanatory enough. I need the first one to be like, tell us what we're doing. I think that would be okay as a stereotype if it had some text supporting it, but I don't think we can come in cold to that one. This one, the beer guy potentially is, I think the grip lock, maybe this grip lock guy. This is a little universal. So I've got how many clips of him? That's funny because their reactions were absolutely authentic. Let me see if that's the only. Yeah, see, that's all. So we would just come in cold. Action. Bam. And then I would cut it right there. Disc golf stereotypes. Man, interesting. I got to figure out a way to say that person's stereotype and introduce the whole video. Okay, we will kind of give that a second to ruminate. We got a couple shanks from him, which is good. Oh, I've got. So maybe I should wait until the end of this whole stereotype to bring in the song and the main title. I am using a Sennheiser MKE 600. Felix? Sorry, is it Felix? Is it Conrad or Felix I'm chatting with tonight? I'm guessing Felix. And I love it. I said at the beginning of the chat, I used to have a lapel and, record audio separately and then try and sync it up in post, which was miserable. And lately the last 2 years, I've been using a really nice shotgun mic wired straight into my camera, and I do not think I will ever go back. If you have a nice enough shotgun mic, you don't really need a lapel in most situations. I also have you can't see. Well, here, let me switch. Oh man, is this worth it? We're about to get crazy. We're about to get, as Brody Smith says, freaky, guys. This is my webcam. Oh, you can't. And I'm thinking that I run the first one. Let me cut out my action here. Oh, you know what would be cool? If I could keep all this.
Action.
If I could keep all this video, but just eliminate my saying action here. And I'm going to do that by trying to find some ambiance. Oh no, the mic was off again. Oh, I caught that and okay. I caught that and we refilmed, so that one's gone. Okay, good. This is a good amount of blank audio there. So if I paste that in, unlink the video off and delete it, now I've got just an extra copy of this audio. And I could bring it up here to a blank spot. I'll just kind of meld those in together. Grab the pen tool and put a couple keyframes in place for both of these things. Fade that in and then fade this out, and let's see what happens. Okay, not perfect. Oh, I don't need to fade that out nearly as I can wait till he throws and that sound can cover it up. There we go. Okay, so I think this is the opening scene. Make sure. And then right... Oh man, this is my litmus test, guys. If it makes me laugh, then I'm like, I don't care what any of you think. I'm doing this for me. No, but seriously, like, I know if I'm chuckling that we're on to something. So I think the where to cut this is the question. I'm leaning towards cutting it pretty soon, so maybe right there. What I will do is add a frame hold. I'm going to zoom way in and give me an extra frame to mess with. Then I will add a frame hold, which basically is freeze frame. So now I can freeze frame that as long as I want. And oh, that's interesting. One of the actors. Hey man, I can't listen right now. I'm editing your video live on YouTube. Come hang out in the chat. Watch.discgolfcomedy.com. It'll be the second best decision you made today. That'll get him. That will get him. Okay, so what I'm going to do here just for now is to put in a placeholder graphic just to keep myself organized. That's going to say like Mr. Griplock. And later I'll do like a, you know, maybe a gradient fading color overlay with a text that looks a little prettier or something. That needs to cut faster. Needs to cut right about there, which means that I need to make a new frame hold. And then the next decision will be how long do you hold the frame? But I'll do a lot of that later. For the most part, this is just going to be roughing it in. There'll be a sound effect, probably to right about there. And then we will cut to the next one.
Go for it.
And to cut out my Buddy's laughter. Quick tip, if you are on Premiere and you have a cut right here, I can hit the Q button and it will cut, delete, and ripple trim all the way back to the previous cut. So just does all that in one keystroke. That was Q. If I wanted to do that forward, like from here to here, I'd just hit W. But I don't, so I won't. Oh yeah, so this first one was bad, then the second one is the one that we want. Okay. So, last one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh no. Unable to connect to chat. What? What does that mean? Oh no, guys, I haven't been seeing the chat for a long time. Sorry, I got disconnected from the chat apparently. Let me pause and catch up. Felix, we are trying to get one for our player camera. Yeah. L-cut. There you go, Wesley. We got an editor in the chat. Bring in video only, then adjust your audio and trim and add that separately. You're a pro. You know what to do, Tyler. Then splice in the Ace Run Pro logo and you're all set. 500 rated. Yeah, Tommy, this gentleman here had only played disc golf, I think, once in his life.
Go for it.
So Samuel's pretending to pee over there. And he whiffed his ear. Oh my gosh, can I zoom in on that? That was so close. He said he felt the breeze. So what's going to be fun is because Samuel says piss. But this being a family friendly, not that, you know, it's what some might regard as a crude word.
Dude, I'm just trying to take a piss.
So I could just hold on to that P sound, and then that's where we're going to bring in the music right there. Oh, that's good, Tommy. That means, see, and if it's funny to us in the rough edit, that's when you're like, man, by the time this has got the sound effects and the music and is color corrected. Okay, so how does this song, does it hit hard or what? Let's see. Well, let's see what we can do here. So I need that to come in clean. So this is going to have to be maybe even a frame in front of it.
Dude, I'm just trying to take a piss.
You know what? I might cut out those 4 beats with the drum intro and come in right here instead. Let's see what that looks like. I can't get close enough. Oh, I think I'm gonna like that though. So maybe even like a super quick, like millisecond fade on that, just so it's more like the real beginning part of a song.
Dude, I'm just trying to take a piss.
Yes, that is it. Okay, so I need another dummy text area right here because this is where we'll have the we'll have disc golf stereotypes. Nicer looking font and more dynamic thing.
Dude, I'm just trying to take a piss.
And then that next beat is where, or the next, not the next beat, but the next, after 4 counts of that is when we'll come out into the next scene. So it's going to be in, ba, out. Okay. And we are off to the races, guys. That's golden. So here, let's just see roughly. I need to tighten up some of these cuts, I think.
Dude, I'm just trying to take a piss.
It's not very dude perfect to not have the audio hit right here. You know, not have the song hit right here. But I like it. I think it's worth it to delay it for this joke. I think it's going to cause a bigger laugh at 13 seconds than it would at 5. What do you think, chat? Oh, Tommy beat you to that one.
Dude, I'm just trying to take a piss.
Okay. Agreed. Yep. So I'm going to lock this song here. I'll click that. So now if I do like a ripple trim or something, if I use that shortcut, it's only going to affect all these clips up here and it's not going to affect the music track. So basically I can kind of forget about the music track for a while. Maybe I could... Ba. Ba. And then so there's another cut right there. Right when Ryan starts to talk, probably, and I'm going to need to turn the music down. So there's Ryan. Oh, I guess I got to unlock that as soon as I locked it and put in a little ducking. Take that down to -20. See if that's enough.
Mind if I just tag along with you guys?
I'll probably fade that out a little over that whole first clip.
Hey guys, mind if I just tag along with you guys?
His first part's too quiet,
Guys, mind if I
so we'll bring him in right here instead.
mind if I just tag along with you guys? I just got this.
Yeah, this is Disc Golf Comedy, much funnier than Dude Perfect, and just as wealthy in terms of YouTube monetization, right? Listen, I don't see them getting... Where are we at? I've never once seen a Dude Perfect live stream that had 10 concurrent viewers. Take that how you want.
Mind if I just tag along with you guys?
So then...
I just got this one disc.
So I could make up for a lot of my little brother's terrible acting. Just kidding.
This one disc.
Hey, Alpha, what's up? Maybe I'll cut right
I just
here
tag along
and
with you guys? I just got this one disc.
I just got this one disc. So I'll cut right there and use that as the the stereotype frame. And add, yeah, so what's this one called? The guy who, Mr. Disc in a weird bag that's still better than you. Yeah, I don't know. That needs a little bit of work. I would love to have them all, like Mr. Griplock. Some of them I think it's okay if they're a little longer. Might need to figure out how to... You know what? I wonder if for now on these, if I could make a background. Oh, snap. Tell me I can make that go out over the whole thing. Oh, come on. Ow. That's all I get? What if I just manually put in a number? Yes! Boom. Well, shoot, let's just, I mean, why use Photoshop when I could actually just kind of make what I want right here? Kind of want that faded out a little bit. Yep, 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 yep. That is honestly, I mean, now it would be a matter of changing the text to Babus New Bold, which is the only text any of us should ever use, right? And making that, I think I still want that white. I just need to figure out. Probably adjust these separately. So now if I messed with the background a little bit, maybe made it a little head back darker with it so that that white text pops out a little bit better. I still kind of want that. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of a fun look. It's been a minute since I caught one of these. How's it been? It has been great. The No Gear guy, the One Disc Wizard. Yeah. Oh, nice. Felix is doing some editing as well. Starting to splice together another DGA review, perhaps. Yeah. Go do it. The No Gear guy. Yeah. All right, we're gonna come back to that. We can't get lost in the weeds. Let's make that last a little long. Well, and we need to figure out with the music when we want it to last.
Guys, I just got this one disc.
So it's going to go, psh, and the music actually has to, so that's going to be a tricky thing too, because the music has got to come up slightly when we do these hits.
One disc.
I wish I could, right there on that beat.
One disc.
Maybe I can. So in that case, it is definitely going to need to be shorter, you know, the name. So let's just try Mr. One Disc for now. Oh, whoa, that's trippy. Whoa, One Disc. And now I'm going to have to make that like 900. Uh-oh. 500's the biggest it can go. Our duct tape solution is not working anymore. Dadgummit. Great. Whoa. And it's just because it was wider before. That's interesting. Ooh, I could fake it. This is way too duct tape, guys. I'm going to add 4 over there. 4 over there. What? Oh, it's too tall now. Yeah, this is not a solution long term. I just need to make single color things and adjust the opacity. That'll be way easier.
One disc. Not a huge disc.
So now I'm free to not worry about any of this exchange and cut straight to, do they say anything?
I won't be like
I can get there a little awkward, yes, sure, whatevers.
one disc. Mind if I just tag along though? I won't be like I just got the one disc.
And that's where the next bow is. So that's where the next stereotype needs to be. But the music needs to come up and back down after he throws. It's kind of a slow little rise in it right there. Yep.
Mind if I just tag along with you guys? I just got this.
You know, honestly, I don't need to establish anything. Don't need to establish that they're on the disc golf course because, like, they're on a disc golf course, you know. So let's just come straight into him saying he's on it.
Mind if I just tag along with you guys?
So that means this needs to come back sooner.
Mind if I just tag along with you guys? I just got this one disc. Mind if I just tag along?
This should last longer now.
Disc.
Don't need these little marks now.
I won't be like that.
Oh, yes, I do. I just need them back over Mr. One Disc.
Disc. I won't be like that. I just got the one disc. Sure. Fine. I won't be like that.
I'm going to come right back into there, sure. Erase that awkward little camera move there. And boom, we're out right there. Well, I don't know. Do I need this? They say, yeah, it's not bad. I don't know. It doesn't seem funny enough. I think we need to get to the next thing. Which, the next thing we have coming up is just dragging the camera along the ground.
Hey guys, you mind if I turn on some subtle music?
Wait. What? Sorry guys, I'm confused. We recorded this like later in the day. How did it get so far back? Hole 3. What? Oh, because hole 2 was this. Okay, that makes sense. So I also need to kind of mix and match the people. So we've got Jordan. No, Ryan. No, sorry. Jordan starts. Then we come into Ryan.
Guys, I just got this one disc.
I like the idea of ramping up the audio a little bit before we drop out into the next thing. So then Mr. Bluetooth speaker is going to be next. I think we recorded this one twice.
Hey guys, you mind if I turn on some subtle music?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we recorded this one at least twice.
Hey, you guys mind if I turn on some super chill, relaxing music?
Oh yeah. We recorded this one again because Jordan did not get the memo. Look at Shem and Ryan here on the right
Relaxing music?
when he turns it on. Jordan's just standing there. Ah, that is funny. Let's see if we got it on this third take.
You guys mind if I play? You guys mind if I play some chill music?
So this is going to give me a good opportunity to drop the song. Yep, this is Premiere Pro. Okay, so this will give me a chance to drop the song. We need another song. Let's jump back over here. Now, this one does not really matter. So we're going to pick the first one that we find. Going to go to music, and I just need like heavy, you know, whatever is the most annoying thing for somebody to put on their or Bluetooth speaker during a round, but it needs to blast, like maybe, sorry, I lost the, that is so weird. I'm connected fine, but I keep losing the chat. Weird, weird, weird. I got the chat. Okay, so music. So I mean, I'm thinking just like death metal. Yes. Oh man, twice tonight. The first click did it. That is the one. All right. So I just need to throw that in there, extract that zip file, delete that zip file, get the wave. 6-second full mix reduced. I think I want the 20-second. I just want to bring it in right when he hits that. Let's bring that down here. So I am going to cut the song.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
So right there is when he hits the scream. So I need to figure out where that is. So basically, okay, that's where the scream needs to happen. But actually, when it'll give me a chance to fade it in from when he pushes the button. I love this. Okay, so that's going to be full volume there, and then we're going to cut this part down to almost quiet. And then I'm probably going to just hard cut this, maybe? Hard cut this song? I don't know. Let's see how that plays.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
Okay, so a couple problems. Oh, I love that though. Okay, a couple problems. It doesn't come in nearly soon enough, so it really needs to, we need to hear it. So I'm probably going to not fade it in too much. And this song can, honestly, I think I can just cut it straight right there. In fact, let's just make this full volume the whole time. See how that plays.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
Man, it's funny. It's just not, there's something about it that's not. I think maybe it's too clean. Man, I do love that. Okay, so I need to make it sound like it's actually in a Bluetooth speaker outdoors. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple audio effects. Like maybe let's try a high pass filter first. It's probably too much, but we can adjust the cutoff probably. Yeah, somewhere in between there. So now if I'm just gonna jack the volume up on it. Okay, not that much. Now if I add some reverb, I think we might be there. Just to make it seem, well, yeah. Let's try it. This might not be what we want, but you know what? It might be, so. Okay, let's see what it sounds like, just the default settings. Doesn't change it too much, so if we make it quite a bit less dry, that definitely makes it, make the room size huge. That's definitely starting to feel like it's in his backpack. There's still just something not quite. Maybe I'll come back to this honestly, because that's pretty good for now. That definitely gets the point across. So let's see how the transition happens again.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
I think it's hitting a little too soon, or a little too late, excuse me. It can't hit right when they hold their ears. That needs to hit like a beat beforehand so that they actually respond to it. I'm gonna bring it up a few actually. And even more. Somewhere between those two, probably. And then that next beat on the metal song is probably when I'll cut to his next scene. So let's see what we got here. Right there, then, is when we cut to... Whoa, what? Oh, that's a different one with him. It's the drunk guy. Okay, yeah, here's the next one with him. Oh my gosh, we had no song for this. But he's like almost bobbing his head to the right beat. He is! How? That's so funny. It's just dead quiet out there, and I'm telling him to just jam out. That is awesome. We might lose that when I start to rearrange, when I start to make cuts here. Okay, that needs to cut right on the beat. Okay, right there. So probably right, bam, that's a beat right there. Let's see if that works. I'll probably want to change the sound between those two, so maybe I'll clip the even if it's just a volume change. So it would probably get louder realistically. Well, no, it's right there. I might make it a little less quiet when we switch. And then boom, right there is when we go to the next one. So now I've got the option to restart the song when we come in, if we want to, just to give that song more time, because, you know, we're working with a 1 minute long clip. But now, I'm going to save all this. Now we'll have the option to completely restart the song if we want to. Let's see where we're at. I think we've done 3 out of like 10.
Mind if I just tag along with you guys? I just got this one disc.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
Oh man, that's interesting. Those two right next to each other. Do you guys saying, do you mind if I?
If I just tag along with you guys? Mind if I just tag along with you guys? I just got this one disc.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
be right back. My buzz is going away, and you need more Modelo also. Truer words were never spoken. I do have white cheddar Cheez-Its, which are the suburban equivalent of beer, just in terms of how it makes you feel in the moment versus later. All right. That'll be a good cut. Okay, so I'm going to figure out what the next one is. It can't be Drunk Guy because that's Samuel again. We'll do one of mine next, maybe. We'll do Mr. McFeely. Sammy! Hey, this song that I'm using, I was like, where have I heard that before? Tell me if you recognize this.
Actually, I just never say anything the whole time.
You guys.
Well, let me bring it here. We found the perfect, like, dude perfect stereotypes type video, type song. And I was like, man, where, that ending especially, where have I heard that? And guess where I heard it. Oh boy. Guys, Charlie's Appliance in the chat is this guy. Here, Samuel, have you seen this yet?
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
You were like bobbing your head perfectly to the beat, and we didn't even have a song picked out yet. So, if you ever doubted in the existence of an all-knowing God before watching that clip, I guess that puts your doubts to rest. Hey, Samuel, thanks for leaving the Modelo. They are great. Yes, the Charlie Sting. You are correct. You know what I'm thinking for right here? When this hits...
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
I'm thinking we need some camera shake. Right there, I think we should... How do I want to do this? I'm going to put a marker right there. I'm going to copy this clip. I am going to paste it out here. I am going to unlink the audio, delete the audio, take just the video all the way back. It's a lot of work for some camera shake. I sure hope this is worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Okay, we will line up those markers.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
So essentially, I want to keyframe the scale, position. Nope, I want to keyframe the anchor point in the position. Move that back to the beginning of the clip. When it hits, I want to come in and just start to advance one clip at a time with different position elements. Until a few frames later, I come back to, what was it? 960, 540. 960 by 540 and 50% scale. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I wasn't moving the anchor point, guys. I was moving the position. That's dumb. Redo. Okay. So we go one frame before, we set the scale and anchor point. Then we advance a frame. And I'm going to scale it in and start to, every frame, shift the anchor point and scale of this thing by a lot. And then I'll go out for 5 frames and set this back to 2048 by 1080. 2048 by 1080 and put this, oh, the scale's still the same. So that's probably going to need to be fixed. Okay, right effect, but the wrong timing on that. This needs to be way drug out over time. Can I do that with a, that'd be cool if I could. Nope, nope, nope. Just gonna have to fake it. Spread those around. Okay, we're getting there. I think that's about when it needs to even out, so it'll be kind of crazy, and then we'll have a couple. That's okay, that's okay. And then I want to ease into that last one. In fact, I think a couple of these first ones could be even more like aggressive. Yeah, there we go. The scale should come in a little bit too. That's okay. We'll leave that for now.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
And then we're right back to the song. Perfect. I'm eating toasty Cheez-Its. It needs more camera shake or more cowbell. You know what I need? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more camera shake. Okay. Moving on. Next one is Mr. McFeely.
I just never say anything.
What we touching stuff? Can I
Sorry,
feel?
start over.
Oh, this is where he thinks we're going, and we're waiting on him to say action.
You're all just super bored. Oh, actually, focus on. Are you ready?
Samuel's look at Jordan like, well, that's funny.
Oh, actually.
Oh, so we don't even use this clip. Here we go. Let's bring this new one in here.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, now I'm gonna pop in. You stay there.
Let's see if I can zoom in so that this pop in is a little funnier. We'll start at 59 and go back to 50 by that, and we will ease in.
Dude, is that the new Proline plastic? Would you mind if could I just...
This should work. So again, let's see, do we want to restart the song? Let's just see what it looks like. There's no reason to have continuity when the song fell off that far for that long. I'm going to delete these guys. Wow. Fine. I'll just delete the whole thing and bring it in again. What do you think about that? All right, I think we're negative 20. Yeah, negative 20 when we're doing just the normal stuff.
Dude, is that the new Proline plastic? Would you mind...
So probably, yep, same thing as before, right here.
Proline plastic?
Just bam, right when we come in. That's actually going to work out great. And it'll give us that much more time to finish the song. Please tell me those natties were already sitting there. Yeah, that would be a disc golf stereotype. People just leaving their beer cans out on the course. Oh, that's close to actually fitting in with that death metal song, so let's make that happen. So it's right here that that hits, so let's bring in this song right, and then just cut to make that work.
Dude, is that the new Proline plastic?
We will do a super quick fade so that we can actually hear that last beat, that last hit on the metal song. That is really close, fellas.
Dude, is that the new Proline plastic? Can I?
Now, if I could just start it right with my word there. Yeah, that's interesting. That's probably close enough.
Dude, is that the new Proline plastic? Can I?
Are you not missing a title sequence for... Oh my gosh, Tyler, thank you. This is why I always live stream when I work. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to copy Mr. One Disc.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
Interesting. So I'm going to have to put that right there. And then that's just going to have to be what it is. Luckily, the song isn't incredibly dependent, but that is. So here's where we got to be careful. Much easier to do this now than later. Thank you to Mr. Tyler Neski. I am not going to post square. This one's going straight to the Utes. Basically, I'm just going to post it to the channel after I'm done tonight. Should finish this at about 3 a.m. It's going straight here. Actually, I'm not even going to post it because, like, you've all seen it. It's basically this. Yeah, so I need Mr. Bluetooth, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Music.
Play some chill music.
But I'm going to have to... Okay, so what I have to do here is grab everything that's not nailed down. You know what, I'm going to resize this. Sorry, I don't know what's happening to the live. Mainly this and this need to be connected. So I think, honestly... Oh, yeah, and the new song, because that was kind of part of it. So if I just slide all of this out here for now, add a frame hold onto this. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-ba. Let's see what the timing on that looks like.
Chill music.
Works for me. If I do ripple delete, will it all come back? Yes, it will. So now I'm just going to need to cut that right there and do a little audio lift when Mr. Bluetooth speaker happens, and we will be back on track. That is hilarious. The chat's keeping me from making mistakes. Can you guys join me Monday through Friday, 8 to 5? Let's be honest, I work from home. Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 11:45, then a good lunch break, 1 p.m. to about 4:30, and then a few hour break for the evening, and then I'll come down again and work from like 9 on. Anyway, anytime in there that you guys can just look over my shoulder while I work,
Chill music.
be great. Well, that works. I think we saved it. Thanks to the watchful eye of Mr. Tyler Neski. Yeah, and you know, Tylers are just so good at this, aren't we, Tyler?
Play some chill music.
So then this timing all still works.
Dude, is that the new Pro?
And then we're bam right into that beat on the original big band song.
Dude, is that the new Proline plastic? Would you mind if could I just, oh, dude.
So then maybe right there could be the title scene for this one.
That's so tacky and yet firm. I'll bet it's great in cold weather. What you got?
I'll probably cut right from there to what you got.
Is that the new Proline plastic? Would you mind if could I just, oh, dude. That's so tacky and yet firm. I'll bet it's great in cold weather. What you got? Would you mind if...
So, where do I want to?
Could I just, oh, dude.
I think maybe just right there.
That's so tacky.
Yeah, no, that's better. It's so tacky. That's where we need to cut it. And then I will probably come straight into what you got.
It's great in cold weather. What you got? What you...
So, copy that. Yeah, man, we got to be careful with the title on this one. Mr. Plastic Toucher. For now. Add frame hold.
Tacky?
That comes back into that beat really nice. Right there.
What you got?
So bring the music up and back down.
So tacky. What you got? Would you mind if I...
Mr. Touchy Feely, is that? I mean, we'll give it a shot. I'm just kind of worried about the YouTube comments, which is kind of like the subtitle to my autobiography at this point. But, like, what are we getting ourselves into here?
Tacky? What you got? Would you mind if I... Wow, ooh, I love that. A little bit of a pop top there. What do you got? Shem, can I...
Yeah, check them out, man.
Okay, okay. Oh, man, that feels really good. Oh, yes.
Okay, so...
Oh, it just feels so good.
So I need to decide when I'm cutting this, because I'm not going to go all the way till I break character. And I don't really want to go... I don't really want this on YouTube. I think maybe just right when I lift my shirt.
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's just try it. Let's just try it. Right there. And, okay, what's next? Samuel, okay, there's Samuel's drunk guy thing. Shem's got a distance...
Probably Max D's, like...
Distance thing, but he's at that same table. So let's save both of those. Touchy-feely will be fine. All right. Oh, this one's great. I love this one. Okay, this is Ryan's. This is only one clip. We're gonna need to decide how to show this. Basically where to put in the title to it. Don't need all that. Probably just start right there.
Oh, yes.
Nice job. Oh, hang on one.
Honestly, probably start from even right here.
Oh, yes.
Nice job. Oh, hang on one more.
Ryan likes a good run up.
So maybe I just cut it right here on this music beat. And then we'll just come back to his... yeah, no, this will work. Mr. Long Run Up. I need to go back through and try and think of like puns. Does Run Up need a dash? does for now. Ba 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 ba.
Yes.
Nice rip. Oh, hang on, one more. Ryan likes a good run up.
The music.
Nice, Ryan.
Okay, and that's a good cut right there. Okay, so this music just needs to get loud and stay loud. There's really no reason to take it back down. So, bring the music up and just leave it for now.
Nice, Ryan.
And then we could take it back down to get us to the next clip, but also to kind of that little nice Ryan line.
Nice, Ryan.
Yeah, that works. Is it Drunk Guy next? Let's see what we got up here. Shem's distance thing.
Yeah, thanks.
There's Samuel's Drunk Guy thing.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, we can't do Grunter because we just did Ryan. Well, that one is fine. Oh yeah, Jordan, here we go. Oh, perfect. We got this. That's how we can end when the song ends. And then bring it back in at the end. Wow. I just said end a lot. So I'm going to come straight back into Jordan's one more. Yep. I need, that one's not it. I need these two clips. Bow. Bow, bow, now. Bow, bow, now. Bow, 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 bow. Come on. Okay.
Action. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay. One more, guys. Wait.
I'll probably start this one on the second drive.
Ryan.
Okay. One more, guys. Wait.
Maybe even right here.
Nice, Ryan.
Mr. Marathon. Okay. I like it. Marathon Man? Isn't that a thing? Is that not a thing? 1, 2, 1, 2. If it's not a thing, it probably should be Mr. Marathon. I feel like, what am I thinking? A Marathon Man. I love the music, how it kind of changes there. Mr. One More, yeah, for sure.
Nice, Ryan.
Okay. One more, guys. Wait. This is it. One more, guys. Wait.
That's the cut right there. Man, and this is like, the struggle is real, guys, with this one. Mr. One More is a real person, and he lives on every single disc golf course in the United States and internationally. music up and down. Hey, bro, disc.
Okay. Hey. One more. No, I'm gonna. This, just one more. One more. Wait. No, hold on. What? This is it. Okay. All right.
Did they leave soon enough for me to do this?
Oh, wait.
When are they out of frame?
Hold on. What is it? Okay.
I gotta make this shorter because I need shems. I have a mate that second putts all the time and still thinks we're playing each other. So, yeah, this has got to be a lot faster because I need to get to this. Well, let's just check it out, guys. We need to get to this one. Which is just 30 seconds of essentially silence. I want to just hard cut and have this 30 seconds of silence in there. Because this is going to be like Mr. 30 seconds or Mr. Is there one word for the 30 seconds that you're allowed under PDGA regulations, you know, after you arrive at your disc to throw, whatever that time zone is called? Donald, I'm just getting your text. I'm not sure if I want it. Based on the title, I'm just not sure if I want to listen. Monsters, Inc. Oh, for Samuel's deal. Yeah. That's funny. That's actually not a bad idea for Samuel's deal. I could go back and like physically make it peak. You know, like make it actually go and make it sound terrible and like really trashy but super loud. I will probably do that. All right, so Jordan's, I just need to probably cut out a couple of the one mores. Ultimately, I mean, we get the joke.
One more, guys. Wait.
You know what? I just need to. I need to make this a fast cut sequence.
Okay. One more, guys. Wait.
And then, bam, he throws.
This is it. This is it. One more, guys.
And then he's gonna say one more.
One more, guys. Wait. One more.
And now those are off. Yeah, let's figure this out before I put those where I want them to go.
Okay. One more, guys. Wait. This is it. This is it.
Yeah, I'll cut out the this is it.
One more, guys. Wait. One more, guys. Wait.
Yep, that's where I want that. So let's bring this audio up.
Wait.
And then I want that to hold to there. The gimme guy. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't have that. There's at least 20 that I still have on my list, and I would say probably 5 or 6 that I thought of while we were out there or since that are not even on my list yet. And I know when we post this video that there's going to be 50 that come in the comments, you know, that we haven't thought of. There's just like so many disc golf stereotypes. So job security, you know, we can make them 10 at a time for years because probably they're just going to keep being created too.
One more. Okay.
So let's keep cutting this fast then.
One more.
Right there.
Okay.
Oh, I like Shem stepping it. We'll leave that in a little bit. One more.
No, I'm gonna.
So then they start walking off. I could probably skip 2 here. Yeah, I'm gonna skip to when he starts getting kind of panicky.
I'm gonna. One more. Wait. No, hold on. What this? Okay. No, hold on. What this?
Okay, so now I need to cut to this little secondary gag that we thought of with him.
That's the last one. I promise.
I think I can just cut. Oh my gosh, he's like a similar colored disc. That could not have worked out any better. So just right here.
What this? Hold on. What this?
So we'll do a little J and L cut here probably, so that I can get some more of this video with that audio.
This.
That's what we want. Whoops, thought I unlinked those.
Hold on. What this? Hold on. What this?
So I want to cut this video sooner and keep the audio, bring this video in.
Hold on. What this?
Okay, so I need a thud sound effect. I need to go to bed, but I'm way too invested. That's awesome. You just started filming in New Zealand now? Like, because of the time change? Don, I'm 4 craft beers in because I'm still high class. I've down 2 speakeasies. One more will shut me down. Oh man. Well, listen, if this isn't gonna put you to sleep, I don't know what is. We're gonna look for tree hit sound effects. And I don't know if we're gonna get the first. Oh man, no, we didn't.
Audio Jungle.
So far tonight, we've gotten so lucky with hitting the first thing. I guess it's not a tree hit. It's hitting a person, so I don't know if I can do a body impact. That's probably going to be a little too slappy.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
That's not bad.
Audio
It's
Jungle.
just not very loud.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Oh my gosh. We got to see what this is at least like. We got to see what it looks like in there at least. It's like the the disc just sliced into the guy's skin. And it's all of a sudden now I'm imagining it not hitting him. I'm imagining it's like impaled into his back. All right, here we go.
Hold on. What this?
Okay, it's too loud and it's too close, and it's too close in space as well. Okay, let's just see if I turned it down. If I did, honestly, those same sound effects that I put on the speaker, where was that? Yeah, if I just copy those effects and then edit them here, I wonder. Studio reverb, high pass. Let's just see what happens. No, I need the... That needs to be way higher. Oh, no, way lower. Just kidding. And the reverb is going to need to be way higher because that... let's make that up there. Oh, I just made it a much bigger sound. Honestly, if it was faster, let's just speed up the sound. We'll maintain the pitch and see if we can make it like 150% and see what happens. That's not bad. Now, I'm going to make it just out of the right channel. Yeah, so like, let me see if this works. And probably turn it down a little bit more. Okay, now the timing of it's way off. It probably needs to be closer to his ow. Okay. Well, everybody else is just going to hear an impact, but we're all going to know that that's actually a sword slicing into someone's body. So a little Easter egg there for the YouTube viewers versus the normal viewers. Oh man, Don, you're gonna be put on makeup, give me the look. That's impressive. This is not anywhere close to being done. I wish there was an easy button. We are this done. Imagine this being a percentage bar. 100% right there. We are right here. So that's not entirely true. We've covered, let me see, let me select or just see here. 2 minutes to 16 minutes. So we've done 14 minutes of footage, or we've done about 4 minutes of footage that we've worked through so far, and we've got about 14 minutes left. So, however that multiplies out, but no, it's 25% done at the best, and I'm probably going to shut it down soon. We need to... Did we have a one for Jordan? Yeah, Mr. One More. Okay, so we have that. Oh, but then Shemsdeal. Here, let's get to the end of the song, and then I'm going to shut it down. So Shemsdeal is so funny because it's just the 30-second. It's like a true 30-second wait. I just love the idea of maybe even like right when the song is at its climax here. No, right when it hits, because it trails off. That would be a perfect time to bring in that. So ultimately, I think I need one more stereotype, but I've only got 132. Oh no. Oh no, I've only got 5 seconds. You know what Dude Perfect does? Almost between every single one, they re-flash the title scene. So I could, if there was a convenient way to do it in here, well, I could just do it right here. It almost kind of makes it seem like the video's over. I could let that play out a little longer. bring the music up. I don't know, I'm not saying this is how I want to do this, but it is certainly a way we could do this. I can't stop till it's done. You know, honestly, this is all maybe a little too zoomed in. I feel like maybe this should be tighter on them. That was 80. At the end, though, I think yeah, okay, at the end, this zoom, I'll want to keyframe that scale so that it fits right around in there. Ease that out. Okay, so let's see what this is. Oh, that's kind of a problem. Let's make that 70, 69. Oh no, I can't be that zoomed. Yeah, not gonna work. I lose him there. Let's go back to 55. Just a little bit of zoom. The audio off on that? Oh, it's just because it was all, none of this is rendered. So, where am I gonna, I wonder if I could wait all the way till the end of this one to call out his Mr. Yeah, right when it zooms back in on him. Right there, I believe. But we're not going to be able to come back into it. Who says they all have to be exactly the same, you know? Who? Where is that person? Bring him here and I'll show them what. So then the question is, Mr. Full-Time. Oh, I like that. It's a little meta. I don't know if people will get it. If I did it like, if I had 2 clips, I wish I would have recorded him doing that twice, which would have been a ludicrous amount of time to devote to this gag. That might be a little more, like people at least know that there's something to that. They need to think about it a second. Mr. Miyagi. I'll think on that. Because the real question is, like, legitimately, we could end the video right there at 2.5 minutes, and it would be okay. We got 1, 2, well, a couple of those are title. Oh, no, that's the title. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll actually have more stereotypes than I thought. So I was originally thinking 10. So at least in theory, I could put out a 2-minute video and then, you know, use that same soundtrack, the same format, and make another, maybe another 2 couple minute videos. I don't know, that's not how Dude Perfect does it. You know, they have one 10-minute long video with 20 stereotypes, but then again, they make the rules. You know what I mean? Regardless, I think that's all I'm going to do tonight. If they don't get it, they don't get disc golf. Therefore, it don't matter. Boom! Mic drop. Tommy Four Fingers. The mic drop moment, a few beers in. Every moment's a mic drop moment when you're a few beers in. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's watch through it. Actually, you know what? Let's watch through it well. So I'm going to actually render into out. Oh, I'll put this in front. Wow, look how fast it renders. Wow. Hey guys, will you please notice my computer? I know, a rage monster. I almost filmed it. Short 2 to 3 minute videos would be better for engagement, but not necessarily YouTube monetization. You ever think of that? YouTube monetization accounts for a solid $20 a month to me at this point. So that's a couple Chipotle burritos, and I am not about to underthink that strategy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Rage Monster would have been perfect. There's again a lot of potential to keep shooting these for a long time if the response is good, because there's just so many stereotypes. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. You know what? Let's go full screen on this too. Oh, when it's ready. I think if I hit this button, yeah, there we go. Oh, I need to copy and paste that one to him.
Dude, I'm just trying to take a piss.
Mind if I just tag along with you guys? I just got this one disc.
You guys mind if I play some chill music?
Dude, is that the new Proline plastic? Would you mind if could I just, oh dude, that's so tacky. What you got? Would you mind if wow, ooh, I love that. A little bit of a pop top there. What do you got? Shem, yeah, check it out, man. Oh, okay. Oh man, that feels really good. Oh, yes.
Okay, I need a sound effect to cut into Shem's.
Ryan likes a good run up. Nice, Ryan.
Okay. One more, guys. Wait. One more, guys. Wait. Right. One more. One more. No, I'm gonna. One more. Wait. No, hold on. What? This.
That is such an inappropriate sound effect for 2 reasons. Well, that was interesting.
Whatever. So you're just gonna lead in with
Little,
probably max D's like 550.
Little mistake there. What was that? It was zooming in. Okay. Man, the sword sound. It's like I said, it's inappropriate because it's so violent, and it's inappropriate because it's like the wrong sound. But I feel like if only the 13 of us know about it, that makes it worth it to me to leave it in there. What's weird, this is a weird edit for me because that's, oh man, I had Mr. Internet Distance on my list, Tommy, and we didn't get it shot. Well, no, we did. Yeah, we did. Hang on. I think that's this one. This is the raw clip.
Whatever. So you're just gonna lead in with probably max D's like 550. Oh, hang on. Let's let this guy go by.
Yep. He thinks he's so cool. It's your loud truck.
Yep. Yeah, I would say my max D is probably around 550 or so.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're in an open field, like, it's not gonna be a problem.
I feel like you've only thrown maybe 300 all day today.
It's windy today. I mean, it's not
Yeah, there's
not
probably
gonna
about
go as far with the wind, obviously,
5
especially the
miles an hour.
uphill and the
5 mile an hour tailwind.
yeah.
So that's Mr. Internet Distance. So we do have, yeah, we do have that one. I forgot we actually shot that one. I'm really excited about to cut this one together. This is going to be Mr. Throws with a beer, or Mr. Hold My Beer or something. Probably start this one from right here. Cut.
Hey, dude, let me hold your beer.
We did this one twice.
Hey, dude, let me hold your beer for you.
Yeah, great, thanks. Thanks, dude.
And this one, I don't think I want any of the prelim stuff. Just, yeah, just that right there. Just the flick, as he swigs, the flick at the same time. In fact, even sooner. And then he falls. That is perfect. And then, what do we have? Oh, and these are, I think, are these? Yeah, they're right. Cut that right there. And then after the clang, we'll cut straight to Jordan
Alright, keys, buddy.
saying, "Keys, buddy."
Keys, buddy. Give me keys.
That's a fun one. Ryan's Grunter. This one's fun. We reshot this one, so that one's not it.
Stop doing that!
Ridiculous.
What's the... Oh, these are the first two shims. We don't want those. Oh, man. Short tooth. What app are you using? Premiere Pro. Sorry, guys. I'm a little... Serious rage monster stereotypes. So easy, super nasty chain outs and a bag gets destroyed. I know. We totally should have filmed that. If you can't throw 500, do you even throw, bro? Same bottle. I was thinking about doing a stream like this. Nice. Do it, Fairway. That's a great after credits blooper right there with the spit take. Did you... Oh, you're not talking about earlier. But then I got crippling anxiety when I could not do something simple. Hold my beer. Just saying takes talent to throw holding your beer. Yeah, Samuel was talking about, like, this is such a weird... it's such a weird feeling having something in my hand while I throw. Mr. Tipsy. Yes, John, sorry. I'm just catching back up. We're using Adobe Premiere with some elements we downloaded from Envato Elements. Let's see what this looks like roughly cut together here.
Stop doing that!
Ridiculous. Your face is the worst thing I've ever looked at.
Probably tighten those up. Right there. Bring it in tighter. Right there. Right there. And there.
Stop doing that!
Ridiculous. Your face is the worst thing I've ever looked at.
I need to cut out the semi driving by. Let's put a little EQ on that. Drop out maybe 2.5 channels of bass. It's definitely less noticeable.
Stop doing that!
Ridiculous. Your face is the worst thing I've ever looked at.
The problem is I need to slap to a title screen on this one. I kind of like how those all play in a row though. I suppose it would go there. Maybe, you know, I think I can do the. Don't have to be Mr. everything. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good measure. Let's see what that's like. Oh, interesting. Here's kind of a problem. I have been just grabbing onto whatever's the last frame, but I don't really like that frame. Maybe I should... Maybe on a case-by-case basis, I pick the funniest frame, which would be that one. I think that's what I'm going to do here for sure. Da-da-da-da. There it is. There he is. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah.
Stop doing that!
Ridiculous. Your face is the worst thing I've ever looked at.
I still like it better with them all in a row, but I think it'd probably be pretty important. I'm going to paste that equalizer onto this one too.
Stop doing that!
Ridiculous. Your face is the worst thing I've ever looked at.
There was some rumble on that one too. I love this video. Mr. Grunter, the guy that took forever on the pad, then drives it in the dirt. I've never touched Premiere Pro. I went from Vegas right to DaVinci Resolve. I hear great things about DaVinci. We were chatting about that earlier. I came from Final Cut Pro, but I was doing so much I started to do a lot more in After Effects. So it almost kind of seemed like a necessity. And I was using Final Cut Pro and After Effects together for a long time, and finally I just forced myself to change because I knew, you know, how well they play together. I just knew it would be a good decision in the long term, and it was.
No, dude, that's the worst disc. That's way too overstable. You need something flippy like this Champion 8. Whoa! Normally I can flip that over too good. I think the teep heads.
Normally I can flip that over too good. That one may just get scrapped right out of the box. Oh yeah, then here's the audio issues. Wasn't recording audio for any of this hilarity right here. Draw your own conclusions.
Better than you, a couple better than you guys. But man, great round. That was super fun.
Didn't happen, man.
No, I don't remember an eagle.
Here's Samuel's.
Okay. So, not going back to hole 7.
Oh man. Where's Shim? Oh, he's getting his waders.
All right, guys, I'm calling it. That is enough for tonight. We got a good 2.5 minute video edited and some bonus editing there at the end. Thanks for hanging out. As always, I'm surprised by how many of you do and honored and all that jazz. This is fun. I think it's really fun when I can turn on a stream and you guys have a window open, you're doing other stuff. It's kind of cool. Technology allows us to be able to hang out and make funny videos together. Thanks for those that actually got in the chat and were making suggestions. I used a lot of those and it's actually made the video a lot better. You're getting a different look now. See you, Don. See you, Tommy, John, Alpha. Thanks, guys. All right. Peace out. I will keep you posted on this video. I mean, you're looking, you know, this week probably, hopefully. Might post a teaser to it and then post the real thing this weekend or something like that. Bye-bye.